What it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Q back with that jiggy video. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Let's get into it. So, man, before we hop into the video, I just want to say, man, thank you to God, thank you to Yahweh, man. Dream come true. I really got a whole driveway, bro. Really got my charger in my garage. It's crazy, bro. I can work on my own cars now, not have nobody bother me, man. This is my property, I own it. Can't nobody say nothing. Man, this is crazy, bro. This nigga taking a dump, this ugly nigga. But yeah, man, so also, thank you to everybody that supports the channel, man. Thank you everybody that be hitting me up, everything, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate everything, man. But you see the title, you see the thumbnail, let's get into it. So, let's go, man. It's time to rip this motor up out of here. Shout out to my OGs. One of my OGs gave me a whatchamacallit. He gave me a smoker. He never used it. He was like, that's be a nice housewarming gift. But yeah, man, so it's time to rip this bad baby out. Well, finished pulling the motor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the hood. I have to put together the engine hoist, engine stand, and we're just gonna finish pulling the motor. First off, we're going to install the engine hoist. Here we go. Boom. There she goes, man. Foldable engine hoist. I forgot it's Halloween, yo. Everybody out trick-or-treating. It's been raining all day, too. Thank you, God. I got a house with a garage. But check me out, man. Progress. So, boom, bada, bam. You guys see it. Got the engine stand. So first thing we're gonna do, man, is we're gonna take off the hood, which you got 4 bolts, 2 on each side, one right there, one right there. They are 13mm bolts. But before you can take that off, let's see you gotta take off this line right here too. Good God, so much. I'm taking this whole thing off. This right here is a clip. If you clip it right there, take that out, you can just pull the line. Then after that, you know what I mean, just take off your bolts and it's good to go. All right, my people, so there's gonna be 4 bolts, 2 on each side for the actual I want to say support bar. Yeah, because the strut bar right here, so support bar. The 14 mils, and then after that it'll be ready for it to come out. But you have 1 clip on each side, or 3 clips actually, 1, 2, 3. And when it comes to your ECU, they look like 10 bolts, 10 mils. Yeah, it might be 10 mils right here. Oh, never mind. Actually, it connects to the, so it does connect. Look, it looks like 10 mils to the actual support bar, but I didn't pay attention to actually to that hole right there goes over this hole, and you can actually probably just move it out of the way. I'm gonna see if I can do that right quick. That's it. But yeah. Oh. So yeah, so let me get these clips out, and then, did this clip come out? Yeah, that clip came out, yay. Let me get these clips out, and then we're gonna put a support bar. All right, my people, so we're underneath the car. Sorry if it's not so well. I have minimal lighting and everything. But from here, now, you just take out the bolts connecting the bell housing to the actual block. As you can see right here, there'll be some to your starter. All of these are 15 mils. And then that's it. Now, let me show you guys the dust plate I was talking about. Right there, you will see the dust plate that I was talking about. This is where, as you can see right there at the bottom, right there. Sorry if it doesn't look so well. Let me see if I can back off and if it looks better. But there's a dust plate that go right there. and it's either an 8 or a 10 mil that goes in there. As you can see, whoever worked on my car before, it's been taken to straight shops. Well, whoever worked on my car, boom, bada, bam, there's no dust plate there. And I'm also missing a couple of bell housing bolts as well. Right here, fold the camera over, get up in there, boom, that's pretty good right there. You see this bolt right here and this bolt. I don't know what size they are. They look kind of like a 15 to 17. But these are the bottom bolts in the bottom of the motor mount. So you just unscrew those bad babies. That's pretty much it, man, honestly. So other than that, it's like sensors and stuff like that that you have to undo. When you're taking out your the 15 mils around the bell housing, there's 3 that goes towards the starter. Remember I said earlier that some of them go to the starter. So with this one, you take those 2 out. No matter how you do it, you're gonna have to hold the starter and you know, get the rest of the bolt out there. Like I was saying before, they're either 15 and 17. There'll definitely be 17s, and they're definitely long and they're definitely tight. So you're gonna need a power tool for these. You might be able to break them loose by hand, but what the fudge? Hey, G, you saw that? Yeah, you gonna need a power tool for that. See how long that bolt is? All right, motor mount bolts out. I have most of the bell housing bolts out. We're gonna drain the oil. All right, so once you have the starter taken off, the starter screw would be 13, and you have a fuse on the side of it to you know, just push down and pull out. Now you have this sensor right here, which is a 13, and you also have a sensor right here, which I believe is the crankshaft sensor. And let me get everything right so you guys can see. That one right there, that looks like a 10. Take those out, unplug everything, boom. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You have about 3-4 bolts on top. They seem to be about 12s, I think. One is right there. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. There we go. One is right there, and there should be one above that. Let me see if I can get up there. No, you can't see. Oh, yes, you can. I think that's it right there. It's a stud, and it's the same thing on the other 2. After that, you get to your dust plate. You get to them bolts right there to the torque converter behind that. And yeah, I think you should have the car in neutral. I don't know if that plays a role or not, if you need the car in neutral or not to turn the torque converter. All right, now I'm about to get this oil up out of here. Oh, there we go. Got that bad baby loose. It's a size 13. Now I'm gonna drain this out real slow because there should be coolant that's gonna come out of this bad boy too. I already know it. Look at all that coolant coming out. Just like I was talking about, all the coolant coming out first, then the is coming out, the oil. Now I definitely want this coolant to come out first, and then once the oil comes out, I'm gonna probably just put it in the other container I have. Because if you take your old coolant, your old oil to the like AutoZone, O'Reilly's, they actually have companies that come pick them up for free. So I'm gonna let this drain and we're gonna get back to it. All right, so I have all the oil out of the engine now. So for the 6.1 Hemis and the 5.7 Hemis, because they're both the same, they have the same crankshaft. The only difference is the 6.1 Hemi crankshaft is forged from factory, and it has like 1 or 2 more teeth, reluctant teeth on it. But for the pulley bolts, the harmonic balancer bolts, is you can either use a 13/16 or you can use 21 mil, and you know, just crank that baby up and down and you'll be good to go. So you just want to crank that baby, have it in neutral. Let me scoop down for you guys. This is going to be horrible, trying to show y'all this. But this is the best I can do right there. And then boom, like I was saying, these should be a size 12. All right, so I'm back again. I just had to confirm that, man. As you can see, I already have one boat out. There's 6 boats in total. They're all 13 mil. Hey, yo, what you doing, y'all? Leave the leaves alone, B. I gotta get them up. All right, so I was saying maybe it was like a 13, the top 4 boats right here, the studs. Maybe it's like a 14, a 13 or something else I said. I'll go back and look at the video and see what I said. It's actually a 14. So I'm using handheld wrench, 14 mil. Get them bad babies out. And 2 left to do. And that'll be that. After that, the motor should be good to come out. Undid the motor mounts. There's no exhaust hooked up. Fueling is disconnected. All the trans bolts, bell housing bolts, everything is out. The torque converter bolts are out. So yeah, there's no radiator hose hooking up to anything. So yeah, man, after I get these 2 bolts, she should be ready to come up, baby. Let's get to it. Let's see if it comes out. It's coming. I need to put this back, son. Let's get to my car. Sheesh.
You gotta put it back some more.
I know. Oh well. And there she goes. All right, got that move. Can you move that harness and stuff out the way for me? Yeah, pull all that stuff back. Check that joint. Hold on. Yeah, move that. Let's get it up. Sheesh. And the heart of the beast is out. That was some old bunch of BS, man. I had to bend my garage door a little bit. Shout out to my man Rodney for helping. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys this information because it was killing me to find this information. So the top 4 bolts of the bell housing are 3/8 by 16. You want to be about 4 inches. The bottom 4 are M10 by 1.25. I got these in 100 millimeters because 100 millimeters is just about, in inches is just about 4 inches. So you want it to be a grade 8 bolt, and then these can be class 8.8. So I think these are 15 mils. Let me see. So with the the bottom bolts, I told you guys from the top bolts is like a 3/8 by 16. I got them in 100 mil for that's like 4 inches. Get 3 inches or 3.5. I think 3.5 would be perfect because as you can see, I have a little bit of gap there. If you actually get your bolts too long, you'll have to run a whole bunch of washers to close up the gap. Yeah, so those are 15. You're gonna need 15 mil nuts. This one I mismatched them. This one actually is 16, but yeah, 15 for the bottom ones. Whatever I put in the video before with bolt sizes to get, and I'm also gonna edit that and put on the screen what actually sizes to get. Now with the ones on the bottom, the M125s by, dang man, I really can't remember what them janks was. Whatever these are, these can be 4 inches. They don't matter. It doesn't matter because it goes straight through the block anyways, and that's why you have to use a nut. But these go inside the block, so that's why you want these to be the right size. We're gonna take off these motor mounts. Ooh, that was hot. Nice with it, boy. Whew. All right, motor mounts are off. Next up, we're going to do, I think you'll get that little thing. I think you'll get my little, Next up, we're going to be taking off the harmonic balancer. So it's I said this before, I'm saying it again. What is it, 13th, 16th, and I think a 21 to get the harmonic balance off. Now, to actually get it off, you're going to need a puller, a 3-jaw puller, and it'll get right in there and pull that back baby off. Oh man, I gotta set it on like that. Give me a second. Got that jank. This right here, this is a 17. I got that jank up there on the pulley. Okay, so I'm having a hard time getting this off, and it's actually a known thing that if you try to get the harmonic balancer off, it's going to be hard. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take off the oil pan. Hopefully I can. I should be able to, yeah. Take off the oil pan, take off the side bolts right quick. Let's get it. Get these bolts out of the way for the oil pan right quick. Now the 4 big bolts, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, just seen, they look to be about 14, 15s. Let's try 15. 15. Ew. That's what your oil looks like when you take off the cylinder heads and the dang, what you call it, the coolant seeps down into the oil pan, and then the oil sits in the bottom of the block and the bottom of the motor in the oil pan for like 2 years. But once you get those off, you get the two bolts on the side, 15s off, you can pull the oil pan right off. It comes right off. So then well, I have a girder with the oil seal, oil pan gasket intact to it. So as you can see, can I reuse this? I might be able to reuse. Take off the pickup tube. Definitely looks like a 12. All right, I messed up. It was a 14. It's a 14. So, your main caps, which are these bad babies right here, the bolts to those are 15 mils. The bolts to the rods, which are these right here, going to the piston, those are 12s. So they should be 12s, but the 12 isn't slightly fitting. So go with a 7/16 socket instead. Ooh, them bearings are good. Hey, one thing I will say, boy, I did, hold on. Oh yeah, it came out. I was about to say, oh, that's like a bearing still in there. I don't know. One thing I can say, boy, I did my oil changes and stuff. You can't say that about me. Yeah, bearing still good. When you take apart engines, but they smell so weird. Okay, so I had to go find my crowbar. Get your crowbar or get your little crowbar with the the rubber tip on the front, man. So you're not really damaging like pistons and stuff, especially if you want to resell your stuff. this is the bad one. Good gosh almighty. Let's see what that cylinder wall looking like. Huh. No, that is horrible. Oh my gosh. Look at that right there. I don't think you guys can see it. Bruh, it dug so deep into that. Oh my gosh. Sheesh, bruh. It dug so deep in there. I'll have to get like a light so you guys can see that. You can kind of see it right there on camera. Bruh. I hope. I really hope, man. I really, really, really hope that once we bore it out, that can like really save that block. Cause I'm not trying to bore over more than 10 over. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna take the rest of these pistons out, and then that'll be that. Be back. I got everything off the motor, pretty much everything except for a few more sensors. What's that? The oil filter, and like the camshaft and crankshaft and main gas, because I had this, the 3 lockjaw pulley little thing. Bruh, that did not work, bruh. So I ordered this off Amazon for 20 bucks. I should have just got this to begin with. That's too big. We're gonna see if it works, man. We're gonna see if this works. Alrighty, let's see. And it's turning the crank. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you, y'all. Wait. So I had to hold the I had to hold the balancer where I actually drilled it in and tightened it up and made it come out. I'll show you guys how to set it up right quick. Okay, so just like the 3 lockjaw puller, put your little clamps up there, get them settled in. Then what you would like to do is put the bar through there, straight through, and it's gonna come through right there. It's gonna go inside there. Boom, put it in, tighten it up, make sure it's up there firm. Now, if you haven't taken your motor apart like I have, then you're good to go. You can just tighten it up and it'll pull the pulley off. But since I had broke my motor all the way down, you know, and nothing was really holding the crankshaft in place. So as soon as you turn the pulley, just with your hand, just like that, it's gonna turn the whole entire crankshaft. I'm gonna definitely be putting that tool down in the description. Cost me like 25 bucks from Amazon. So now we can get everything off. We can get the timing chain off, timing kit. We can get the camshaft out. We can get the oil pump off, and we can definitely get the crankshaft out now. So let's get it, baby. These 4. 1 second. These 4 oil pump bolts are gonna be 13s. It has the funniest smell, though. That smells so wild. It comes right off. Be a 15. That's a 13. Oh yeah, the sprocket. I'm going to keep this. No, the new one came with a new sprocket. Yeah. Sorry, I have a new mailing timing kit for the new setup. All right, so we're going to use this bad baby right here. Reinstall your cam bolt, because we're going to use the cam bolt to pull the camshaft out after we take off the actual timing plate. Just screw it in. You'll have to screw it all the way. And those should be 13s again. They are. Camshaft is out. Okay. So one thing I want to see is something about the cam bearings. Can you take out the cam bearings? No, that's definitely a bearing. They said, okay. So they said something about, I think Mopar said something about the cam bearings are not serviceable on these engines, but they definitely are because Clevite makes some. I found them and it says it's only for the 09, the 2023 5.7 Hemis. I'm kind of confused because, like, okay, what about the 08 and down, the ones that don't have VVT? My only problem is, the only reason why I want to replace mine is because the motor blew up. Cylinder 3, valve on top of the piston blew up, scarred up the whole entire cylinder wall. It threw, pieces of metal all through the motor. And so if you look at these, cycle like a mug, they look good, don't get me wrong. Even if you look at the bearings on the camshaft, that's one thing I made sure I did. Now that one has a little bit of wear to it, but the rest of them, honestly, they don't look that bad. I feel only got a few scratches, but it's not bad to the point where it's like, good gosh. And I checked my lifters. None of my lifters was stuck in anything like that. So, I just for, like, I guess, safety wise, just to be on the safe side of things, just to go ahead and put the damn bearings, new bearings in there, add the new crankshaft, and that'd be that. But I don't know, we'll get to that later. Now I'm gonna turn the engine over, and we're gonna get to taking out the crankshaft and the the crankshaft and the main caps and the rear main seal. So the rear main seal bolts, they're 5 bolts. Yep, they're all 8 mils. All right, my people, all 5 bolts. All right, my people, all 5 bolts are out. So there's 2 bolts here too on the bottom as well. But when you take the oil pan off, you're gonna take them jinks off. Oh, look at that. She slides right off that joint. Yes, sir. Alrighty, let's get these main caps off. All right, so to get the main caps out, I'm tapping a little bit here, or using like the plastic end of my pry bar, moving them up. Then I'm just going to wiggle them out, hand by hand, and pull them up. y'all can see, man, I have all the main caps off except for number 1. It will not come out, bro. I don't know why. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get that out of there. Other than that, I have like 3 things to take off. Oil filter, 2 sensors, that's basic-ish. So we're gonna end the video right there, man. I just wanted to show you guys me pulling the motor out of the charger. I also want to show you guys me breaking it down. I mean, I told you guys once everything got going. When was it? Let me see. It was when I paid my charger off. I paid my Dodge Charger off and I made the video saying, yo, now it's time to get back to it. I'm gonna start buying parts. I'm also in the process trying to buy a house. And once all of that is taken care of, I'm gonna get back to working on Dodge Charger. I kept my word, man. Right after I made that video, I kept buying parts for the car. I got the house, as you can see, I got the house. And then I'm ripping away at it, man. I ain't playing no games when I'm working, I'm grinding. Next video will probably be me doing coilovers on the G. And then after that, we're gonna get back to this thing right here. I'll be installing my 3000 stall. And I'll also be showing you guys some parts that just came in. I'm talking about like forged crank, everything, man. So with that being said, man, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate the patience. Appreciate all the subs. Don't forget the sub, man. We got like 50 subs to go. And we got 1,000, baby. We got 1K. And yeah, man, catch y'all in the next one, man. I'm about to go work on the G right now as we speak. I'm out.